Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Hey, it's a double IPA day because it's Thursday and we want to drink some beers and we got double IPAs to drink.
We do want to drink IPAs.
Double IPAs.
But these are beers to
Shit together, son.
I'm going to warn you, these beers, we usually review beers that you can get. You as a listener.
That's not true at all. We usually do not review beers that you can get.
There's a lot of beers from
There aren't a lot of beers from Systembolaget, but there's been a lot of beers that you would have to really search out to get.
You're right. And today we have two difficult beers.
We do have
Thank
two
you.
different beers.
One of two fresh.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to say we like one more than the other, but I think we know. Welcome back, guys, Bjorn and Marcus. We're always glad to have you on the show, and we're super excited that you're both here once again.
Yes.
Because you know what? We're drinking some rare double IPAs. So you brought them both of these today, Marcus. The first one is from, it's a collaboration with Peders in Copenhagen, which is, I think, hands down the best beer bar in Scandinavia at the moment, I would say.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And the most expensive.
And really expensive. Is it the most expensive beer bar?
Oh, a small depends. A small glass of Imperial Stout for 300 Swedish krona.
Yeah, but
But that was a super rare import beer that they
really drink their like a normal Pilsner lager. It will be cheaper there.
Yeah. I think if you get their normal workaday menu and not their, here's our special, where we've imported all of these super rare beers from, not Plasanti Street, but, Pulpebrock, which in and of itself is a super expensive brewery.
Yes, but when you put Peders in the top one, you need to include the special releases. That's what makes it so good.
That's true. And they have a lot of special releases.
Peders is great.
Yeah, we actually love Peders. It's kind of your go-to beer bar whenever you go to Copenhagen. But anyway, they brewed a collaboration with a brewery from Beaumont, Texas called Shelton Brewing. And I don't know if we'd had them on the show, but we've been aware of Shelton Brewing for 5 years at least.
Yeah, and with I don't know how long it's been called Shelton.
Yeah, because what happened was this guy used to brew in a Whole Foods in the suburbs of Houston. And he kind of just started doing his own thing and brewing his own beers. And he had, I think, like 3 or 4 beers on tap at a time. And then Amazon bought Whole Foods, right? Or did they bought, I think they bought Whole Foods, or they bought another, anyway, Whole Foods changed that particular Whole Foods changed their model. And they kind of like kicked him out to go for, I think, more mainstream selection of beers. And he went off and created his own brewery. And today we are trying, it's called Drip. And it is 8.5% ABV, coming in with citra, mosaic, motueka, and nectaron.
So Shelton Brewing in this shape and form, I first tried last year.
Yeah.
But the guy brewing with Whole Foods, that's goes way further back.
Yes. Yeah. And I remember when we tried this beers the first time, we were like, wow, these are incredible. They were the crowlers that we were getting. Yeah. And they held up really, really well in the shipping. So it was very, very impressive. So,
So it's super yellow, super hazy.
that nose is crazy.
The nose is crazy. It's right. Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Shelton Brewing Drip.
Oh my God. Super smooth. That is crazy good. You're really getting all of the tropical notes there.
Yeah.
Very smooth. The mouthfeel is like unctuous, like it just grows, and the sweetness at the end.
Mouthfeel awesome.
Oh, wow.
That's a good beer.
Yeah. This guy really knows what he's doing. It is an insane quality on this beer. Yeah.
I like the description online where it first mentions the hops and then bringing waves of bright citrus blast, berry plus dank depth, lime zest pop, and smooth stone fruit finish. And some of those words I agree with.
Yeah.
Stone fruit finish, yes. It's slightly zesty.
It's a bit zesty in the middle, and then Like it's a very stone fruit, and it's just so
Don't really get the line though.
No.
it's a little creamy in the mouthfeel.
Good.
Wow.
It's a good beer. Hands
Thi-
down for Shelton.
This is world-class IPA.
Yeah.
Almost Frosty Beer Brewery.
Well, I'm not exaggerating.
You got get something on your nose there. You're like, oh, I might want to check out all of that.
And your tongue as well.
It's a brown nose. No, but this is really good.
This is what you're aiming for.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what you want to drink all the time. Right.
How strong was this?
8.5%. Actually, both of our beers today are 8.5%. Yes.
Sweet spot.
No, that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah, this was really good.
Anything Dan? Other than your aim? I totally agree. It was really, really, really good. Very,
And also no upburn whatsoever.
no,
I'm really balanced and super. It you can chug that can in like 2 seconds.
oh, definitely.
Yeah. But are we now hoping with this collaboration with Peders that this opens the window for importing?
Could be. Oh, could be. I mean, like they have with Pulpit Rock and some other, what's the barrel aged thing that they bring in whenever they have their dark beer thing
Yeah, they
that
in a lot.
that all taste almost exactly the same because they're all like Forager, because they're all quadruple barrel aged and they're so woody and I mean they're good individually, but when you've had like 5 of them, you're like, I don't know what them. Yeah, they're all the same.
But Peders has to run an importing business as well, right?
Yeah, they must do that because otherwise, I don't know the laws in Denmark, but I would think they do some importing, yes.
Right.
Because otherwise they won't get stuff like this.
Then
They would have to bring it through someone who imports.
yeah, they're bringing in way too much quality to not do something like that.
So this particular can, I was fortunate enough in May during the MBCC in the house to get a small sample of this beer, and I gave it a 4.6, and I think it's better right now. Not being mentally fatigued with a slightly lukewarm can. This is stellar. I'm giving this a 4.75. I really love this.
Yeah, this is one of the better IPAs New England IPAs I've had in a long time.
Yeah. 4.75 for me as well. It's this is pretty much benchmark actually.
Yeah. So what would make this? I think we're all 4.75 here. So what would make this a 5? Like, what is it missing that would get you that 5? A little more of the stone fruit, a little more tropical notes on the front end, or
In my opinion, if it was a little bit thicker, maybe.
really, for me, like the mouthfeel is the one thing I wouldn't change.
But I would like it to be a little thicker and maybe have a little more green notes to it. Actually,
Yeah, I think that's what's missing. Is I think the mouthfeel for me is just spot on. I think it needs a little more rawness to it.
Yes.
I think it have the rawness. It's a bit harsh up front.
You think so?
Yeah, and for me it's a bit harsh on the up front.
I don't.
So
But it's super good. I think I wouldn't want it sweeter.
No,
Maybe a little bit, tiny bit thicker and a little, as you
Yeah.
say, like raw. Then
yeah, it could hit with a slight bitter note that I think everyone's missing.
But are you asking us because you give it a 5?
No, I give it a 4.75 as well. Honestly, it's one of those things like this is as close to a 5 as you can get without actually being a 5 because it is better for me. It is better than a 4.75. What it just isn't quite like. There's just that one thing that isn't there, and I couldn't really define what that would be for.
but now we're down on like
Yeah. We're really splitting hairs here. Yeah. I mean, I think for most people, this would probably be a 5.
Yeah.
It's just too. Yeah, we're just too hardened alcoholics to let it go easy. 5 really means something, so it really has to like blow your mind.
But I agree with Marcus. I was going to say I want it to taste more like hops, And I think that's the raw harshness. This is so smooth. Saying that something is too smooth when I'm getting it at 475, that's saying a lot. But
Well, like we said, splitting.
Yeah.
but many IPAs where I round up, it's because it has like this hops, like not this too green, too fresh.
Not like the hopper and stuff. No, not the hopper. And maybe a little more like green would do it.
But like we said, we are splitting hairs. This is so good.
Now I feel kind of bad for our next beer.
Yeah,
The first beer was so it might be better.
We've had beers from the next brewery that we have loved. I think they're going to hold up. And this is from Test Brewery.
And they were brewed and canned at Uber Geek, Riverhead, New York. And it is a hoppy ale brewed with citra, krush, and freestyle motueka. And it is 8.1%. It's for 8.5%, like we said. And it's called Mythopoetic Imagination. And we've tried Test before. This is the first edition, so I don't know what that means. But
Freestyle Hops is a hop grower in New Zealand that's really good. They kill it with their hop products.
yeah, it's got a nice hoppy up nose on the front. It's not
Sweeter than the Shelton Brewing.
all right.
Let's try it.
Cheers, definitely. And this has had time to open, so I think we're gonna have a better expression here.
This has way more citrus flavors.
Yeah, yes.
So this one has a little bit, I think, the pith on the white part of of a citrus fruit of some sort.
It does. Same style, but in my opinion, they're kind of different.
They're very different.
Extremely different. So what I think that the Shelton Brothers is missing.
No, brothers.
Sorry, what Shelton Brewing is missing, this beer has.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's in the same class. It just means that that one note that I think was missing.
Yeah.
If it was in the Shelton Brewing beer, it would have been a 5.
I think so.
Like that was the thing that I couldn't put my finger on. I'm like,
But you
the
get
thing here. Yeah.
if that would have been in the other one, it would be a 5.
And the reason why we're so thorough with Shelton Brewing versus Shelton Brothers is that Shelton Brothers was a Massachusetts-based importer who were legendary in their day. They imported like Cantillon and Driefonteinen to the U.S. and had a big impact, but they no longer exist. And Shelton Brewing is completely separate from them. I really like this. I'm going to give it a lower rating, but still really high rating.
Yeah. I think it's still a really good beer. There's no knock to what's happening here. This is I think a very well-made beer, and it's very, very drinkable as well.
Yeah, I like the notes to it. Compared to the Shelton, it fades out. It's a bit thicker. The mouthfeel is not really that strong in this beer, but I like the citrus notes, the pit notes. So
I want to challenge you on the aftertaste. I feel that the Test beer has a citrus flavor that still, now as I'm speaking, I can still taste that citrus flavor, whereas the Shelton Brewing doesn't last as long.
No. The Shelton fades off a bit earlier, right?
And that's where I think that the expression of that is what is missing in the Shelton here.
Yeah, that's so. But both really solid beers, and I'm glad to have them.
I mean, quite honestly, probably the 2 best double IPAs I've had in months. Yeah. This is for me. This is easy 4.5.
I also give this a 4.5. If they were combined, it would be a 5.
You know what we could do? You know what we could do? Goudet, baby.
He's gonna nix them.
Oh my God.
Björn, what do you think? He's going lower. No, he's going lower.
I'm on the verge of 4.25, but it's it's okay. You it's a strong 4.25, but can't go up.
I get you. Honestly, I totally appreciate that too, because I could easily have gone to 4.25,
but as a did Marcus give your read?
Yeah, of course. For the test, it's a 4.5.
Yeah. I've now mixed them, and they didn't become a 5. They became a 475.
But as a regular listener on the show, also, I know that you really struggle on filling the episodes when it's IPAs, 2 IPAs. But today there were a lot of talk.
Well, because like when you try something that's incredibly well made, there's things to talk about. The problem with double IPAs is everyone just kind of goes middle of the road. Like, all right, this is like, it's hazy and the mouthfeel it works, but it's not great. And the hop flavors are okay, but they are kind of tired or they don't really work well together.
The thing is as well that New England IPAs are supposed to be really fresh with the kingdom. And also, I don't know what it is, but I think we're not even close to the Americans here in Sweden when we're talking about this style of beer. There's like literally no one close.
But you are trying.
I'm trying.
I would say, I mean, there are some UK breweries that are like Cloudwater.
Yeah, they are
Track and Day.
Swedish breweries.
Now, Swedish breweries, it's not even, I mean,
Not a game even.
I mean, Amdam Polo at their best is still wildly unbalanced.
It's far from.
And then you've got Apex, which are just doing variations on the theme. They're all okay, but none of them are like, wow. They're not really innovating or I feel like in trying to improve. Fermentarna does pretty good double IPAs. What's it called? Maria
Torrid. Oh,
I did try one of their double IPAs in a while.
they are high and low. Some are really good. Some have off flavors.
Yeah.
Their IPAs are hit and miss right now.
I haven't tried them. Haven't tried their IPAs in a while.
But yeah, some of the UK breweries are doing.
I would say when it comes to European breweries doing double IPAs, Soma, I think is amongst the highest. Like I said, Cloudwater has always been doing great. Track, Verdant, and then I think what's the French brewery? Popin.
Yeah,
Those okay. They do pretty good stuff.
I'll have to.
Garage Popich does pretty good stuff.
Popin usually comes in at 4 out of 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's
They're not bad, but you can't compare them to these. And you can't.
No.
The Cloudwater either.
No. They are definitely in the B tier, I would say.
Yeah.
But they're on the high end of the B tier. If they could just like figure it out, they could easily bump up.
Yes.
But I think Garage and Soma are probably continental European, probably doing the best.
They're doing good. Yeah.
Which are both Spanish for some reason. It's so weird.
Yep.
But this was a treat, both of them.
Thank you so much for bringing these to the show. I am super excited. And honestly, this is the most lively conversation you've had around double IPAs in maybe years, because they're so middling, for the most part. So it's really great when you try something that just excels in the style. It really gives you something to talk about.
So if you ever get a chance, buy US stuff, but maybe not from Systembolaget, if you get the chance.
True.
Yeah.
I bought some other half at Systembolaget recently. Gave it a 3.8. And it feels...
That's the problem with those, the American breweries, Minstein Forts, 6 months.
Yeah. Probably might go on for 2 months.
Well, they have to sit in the customs and they have to do the clearing. Even if they were to fly over, they sit in customs forever, and then they got to get cataloged and put them in stock.
And then they will sit in Systembolaget stock for 2 months.
Exactly. When they figure out when's the best shelf space time, it's tough.
If you want fresh stuff, look to Denmark, maybe.
The
web, web.
Or get to know Marcus.
Yeah.
It's probably your best bet is just no Marcus.
Or visit Bearditch on some occasions and maybe other places around Sweden. Yeah.
I like, so this is there's some grassy notes on the test that really is, it's really nice. It's a really good beer. All right, well, we're wrapping up here. What's on tap podcast.com, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you can find podcasts, you can find us. So until next time,
Keep drinking it, dum-dum.